Hi, my name's Ali Bolden and this is my analysis of a music magazine double page spread for my A-level media course Foundation Portfolio. So this is the magazine I decided to look at. It's an example from Kerrang! Now, your left page on your magazine is referred to as the verso page and your right side of the magazine is referred to as the recto page. Now, the most popular and most common thing you notice first about the magazine is the headline. Secondly is the artwork or the photography of the magazine, which is usually a big image that sprawls across both pages of the magazine. Next is the deck, which gives just a little bit of information about what the article is going to be about and who it's going to be about. You've also got your credits for your photography, your writing or other sources used in your magazine. You have maybe one or several sub-images to go along with your article just to make it more understandable for the audience. With your sub-image you get a caption usually, can be humorous, can be informative, just helps them understand what these images have got to do with the article. Usually the article starts with a drop capital to make it more of an impact to the reader, and then this carries on into the lead, which is your opening paragraph, usually in bold or bigger writing. You also get a pull quote, which is either directly from the person in the magazine or from the article itself, just to entice the audience yet again, seeing what they can find within the article. And it's usually set out in a 3-column grid to make it easier to read and make it a more simple layout. So I've just gone a bit further into depth into some of those aspects. So headline, it's something which makes a statement and gives information on the article, usually the who and the what. So in this issue, you can see that it's instantly enticing. It's this idea of a secret, makes it almost personal to the reader, like they'll be telling them something about them that nobody else knows. The use of imagery in the headline of the padlock also looks back at this idea of a secret. It's in big and bold, it makes a statement, it grabs your attention straight away. It's also a rhetorical question, so it's asking the reader, do you want to know a secret? Next I looked at the deck, so that's usually impactful information about the article. It's usually controversial, stimulating, political, offbeat. It's there to grab your reader's attention. So here it tells you the who and the what it's about, so we can see Brendon Urie, Panic at the Disco, Slam Dunk 2016. And these terms have been highlighted so the audience can look straight away, and if they're interested in Brendon Urie, interested in Panic at the Disco or Slam Dunk 2016, they can instantly go, yeah, I like that, I'm going to read it. Alliteration has also been used, so doubtful dandy to bawdy bachelor, born again badass Brendon Urie. It's fun to say, it's attractive to the reader. Ellipsis has also been used at the end to add to this idea of suspension. It'll really make the reader want to continue reading the article. There's more to come, there's more to understand. For the art, it's usually a large picture or photograph that sprawls across about 3/4 of the double page spread, and that's quite evident here. It's large and it takes up the page, it grabs your attention, you can see it straight away. It's quite a simple picture, he's wearing simple clothing, simple hair, so it makes it easier for the article to look more clean cut and professional. It's also been done in high key lighting, so you're able to see him properly. It's good photography. There's also a direct gaze with the audience, so they feel and establish this personal connection with the person who is on the cover. Now the lead, it's the opening paragraph. It's usually in bold and introduces the who, the what, the when, the where and why of the article, and that's done exactly here. A drop capital has also been used just to make it more of an impact, saying yes, this is the start, this is where you're going to get your information. The lead paragraph has also been put in bold to say this is the most important part, we're going to tell you the best parts here. It's quite short in length because maybe if the reader doesn't want to read the whole article, they might just want to read the opening to see what it's about. And it's also a simple, readable font, it's clear, it's plain, it's not too jazzy. The caption. The captions go with the sub-images, it adds extra information about the main image or the sub-image. It can also be used for humorous purposes or to add a bit more fun to the article. So here we can see it's quite humorous and joking. It links to the images themselves, it gives the reader more information, and they're simple and easy to read. It's black on white in a box with a normal font. You've also got your pull quote, which is an important or controversial or interesting quote, either as a snippet from the article or a direct quote from the person who is in the article or it's about. So we can see here it's a personal inspiring quote, seeing the world open my eyes. That's quite deep and means a lot to someone or some people. It's also an insight into the person and the article itself. It's bold and striking to the reader. It's a different font, it's a different size to the writing, so you can see straight away this is important. Ellipsis has again been used like the deck, just to make it seem as there's more to read. You can read the rest of this article if you want to.